Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another great day of SSL football. My name is Zenlos, and I'm joined today by...
It's TVC! Oh, sorry about that.
And we're here for another day of the SSL Cup group stage, game 2 in particular. We had a very exciting day 1. I hope that day 2 will prove to be just as exciting.
Yeah, a lot of, we started out with some lopsided games in day 1, but today I hope that it's going to be a little bit closer. We do
Yeah.
have up first Catalunya and Kaapstad, so that hope is a little far in between. But you know what? Romana versus Laos should be pretty fun.
Should be good, yeah. That'll be our second game on the docket tonight. Catalunya versus Kaapstad. Both teams won their first game. Catalunya beating Red Star 5-0, or by 5. I only had the aggregate, I don't have the actual score, excuse me. By 5, Kaapstad beating Romana by 4. And we should be getting ready to get started here just about any second.
Yeah.
But
so Catalunya should be lining out in a rather aggressive formation. This might be a bit worrying for Kaapstad. Kaapstad have just come off of a rather difficult defeat to Hollywood. Hollywood being one of the better teams in Division 1, handed Kaapstad a 7-0 loss the other day.
Oh, we don't get a look at the things. All right, here we go. We're off and running already. So we have... Go ahead.
Catalunya playing in a 4-4-2 diamond today. I believe that's what you're referring to with the thing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, Kaapstad are playing in, I believe you call it best, a 11.
Perfect. I always love when we have a tactic that's just an 11.
Yep, it's become my new favorite term. You can see it on the... no, they're not playing in 11. It's their normal formation. It's a narrow 4-2-3-1.
Ooh. Here's Vin's going forward, trying to get past Kaapstad over the Maple. Maple looking for a clean shot. Fires! And that's Dogwood Maple with the first goal on the board for Catalunya. And it's 1-0.
Oh, no. This is shades of Hollywood all over again. Dexter Hall got beat on that short side 4 times to start the game against Hollywood. And what do you know? Gets beat short side to start the game against Catalunya 7 minutes in.
Yeah. So that's not an ideal start. There's still plenty of time. There's 83 minutes left, but that's still not the ideal start here. We have Doug with the throw in over to Hulkavado. Gets it over to Valor, back to Doug, who's looking for a cross to Norris, but the header is won by Jarvinen, and they'll start to clear it out. Here we go with Rising, taking it deep, going all the way back towards the corner for McFlopface, but headed by Doug. Kemalatu gets back to Jarvinen. And then looking for any way around, Gordon goes all the way back to Busquets, who goes all the way back to Fist, and we're back at midfield. That's always the worst when you think you got something going and all of a sudden it's just like, nope, we got to go all the way back to midfield. Ooh, good challenge. And now headed by Kemalatu, and it looked like it was off the post.
Get used to seeing a lot of that from Catalunya. They love to play in a motion that is, I believe last I spoke with Jiggly, it was referred to as a soup. I believe, well, I think they play very fluidly, and that's what you're seeing, right? The ball moving very quickly from the front to the back, and just like that, we're at halftime.
We're at halftime. What?
Okay, from the front half of this match to the back half of this match.
Right. So it's 1-0 Catalunya at halftime. They have 11 shots to Kaapstad's 5. Both have 3 on target. Not really any clear-cut chances coming forth. That was a quick first half, though.
Yeah, no, a very even game from both teams. And perhaps a surprise for Kaapstad, whom are only down 1-0 and down to that early goal there from Dogwood Maple.
Right, and we were worried when that goal was scored that was just going to be, we're off and running, here it comes.
Yeah, it goes again. But no, they've managed to hold on for the rest of the half and even threatened a couple times.
Yeah. So we're going to have here in the 48th minute, this is a throw-in from Vins over to Dogwood Maple, who gets it over to Busquets. Going forward to Dogwood Maple again, looking for Jarvinen, open shot, saved by Hall, who holds on to the ball.
So no subs here for Catalunya.
It didn't look like there were any subs for anybody.
And none for Kaapstad. You're correct.
Hall holding on to that ball for a long time. Zimmer back to Doug, back to Zimmer. They're playing a very dangerous triangle game being pursued by 3 Catalunya players. Here's Dogwood Maple. Open shot, and that's Dogwood Maple, his second goal of the game.
Second goal on the short side, too. Ooh. Well, great goal by Maple, but great press from Catalunya as a whole. Watch this 4-man press here. That diamond turns into a square real quick, and it forces that turnover there. Mojo Rising able to pick that ball off, and it takes a good bounce to Maple.
Yeah, and a lot of teams like to do that. I like to call that playing triangle strategy of just going back and forth to the same 3 players in that triangle formation. And Catalunya actually did what a lot of teams don't do and just threw one person at each of those 3 people, and eventually were just able to get a challenge in and get a clean shot off.
Yeah, and to best it off, they had a 4th in behind, right? So those 3 players press in and they squeeze the gap, force the ball backwards, and then you have that 4th player there to force the error and pick it off, or you have another pass like that.
And here we go. We have Mojo Rising going forward. Here we go. Dogwood Maple looking for the hat trick, but Hall makes a diving stop to knock it out.
Who would have guessed? Short side there for Maple. This time Hall able to make the save.
62nd minute now. Maple recovers the corner kick. Gets it over to Vidvind. Looking for Busquets. Busquets over the fist. Going all the way back to midfield. We'll see where that takes us.
So interestingly enough, they're going to call that goal from Dogwood Maple unassisted.
Yeah, right? I mean, it wasn't really passed to him. It was kind of just challenged away. Ooh. Okay, Juliuson with the recovery. But yeah, it wasn't really passed to him. They were just kind of challenged and he recovered it. But I could see an argument for either side. Maple has his pocket picked. Here we go. Oh my goodness! Nagatoro Maradona with a screamer from the edge of the box to get us within 1.
Yeah, that's absolutely what Kaapstad needed this game. It's what they needed last game too, but they'll take it here. And a beautiful goal over the fingertips of Gunnarsson. Not really much you can do here as your keeper, right?
Yeah, no, like Gunnarsson's playing a bit out, and Maradona just goes for it from 20 yards out and just gets it.
Yeah, blast it home. Brilliant placement there. And you're right, they are within 1.
So Kaapstad though running out. Oof. What in the world just happened there?
I think that was a hockey motion. Somebody kicked the ball out of the keeper's hands while he was holding it.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but Kaapstad, if they're going to equalize, this time is running out to do so. We're going into the 90th minute now. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Catalunya on the attack. Here's Jarvinen going to the back line. Gets it forward to Kimolatu. Over the Busquets. He's going to be tripped in the box. No foul called. Jarvinen with the recovery. Challenged away, but a failed challenge, and that's going to be out of bounds. Goal kick for Kaapstad. And that'll do it. That is full time. Catalunya takes a 2-1 victory over Kaapstad here in Group A. Catalunya will go up to 6 points and put a stranglehold on first in this group.
Yeah, I think this was a better match than what the XG and statistics will reflect.
Yeah.
I think we did see Kaapstad under siege for a lot of this game, but I don't think Catalunya had too many great opportunities, if I'm honest.
It was a lot of bend but don't break, unfortunately breaking twice, but it was a lot of bend don't break.
Yeah, if I'm Kaapstad, I'm happy with this result. It's certainly much closer and much better than their last game. And this is the way you move forward, right? It's not a win, it's not a draw, but it's better than 7-0.
And you know what? If you want to get out of the group, you don't have to get first to get out of the group. You only have to be second.
This is true. So part of correcting your form is improving on in every match, and I think they definitely improved here. They are going to be looking to play even better next match, I'm sure.
Yeah. So next match coming up, we have Romana versus Laos. These teams are both at the bottom of Group A. both at the opposite, the bad end of some big losses in day one.
Yes, but both these teams are our expansion teams, our latest expansion teams. So we get a brilliant sort of first season rivalry, and we get to see which one of these two teams were, right out the gate, built better or built different.
Romana taking us out to begin, playing in the purple. Laos, the Red Star, playing naturally in the red. We're going to have a little bit of a camera bug there. There we go. We're going to have a corner kick from Prince. Looking to strike early. Gets it over the middle. Just a mess of people in that box. Stojakovic. That took me a second to figure out how that's going to be pronounced. That's going to be a goal kick. And we're off and running.
So AC Romana are playing in a formation in which was popularized last season. That is a 4-1-4-1.
Oh, what a shot by King, but tipped over by Selly. And we'll get a corner kick from Prince. Over the middle again into the mess of people, but headed away by Laudrup, who's going to be recovered by Schweinsteiger. And that'll be another corner kick. We already have 3 corner kicks here for Romana here in the 7th minute. Prince over the middle again, headed away by Furious Chicken. Recovered by Romana. And that's last in, was that a 3-3-2-2? I'm not good at formations.
That would be a defensive 3-5-2.
A 3-5-2. Smart goes for the shot from way out there. Goes over the goal. We come back. Here's De Silva. Going back to Johnson. Going back forward to De Silva, who's being pursued by Laudrup. Stojakovic. Over to De Silva again to Johnson. Here we go. We're going to play a little bit of triangle strategy here. Trying to find an open man. Stojakovic just holding the ball, taking his time. We get it forward to King. But there's just no room to attack here in the Laos defense.
There's also no pressure, though, hey?
Yeah.
Rome are being allowed the time to just move the ball up the pitch.
Yeah, Laos is playing very, very back defensively. Headed save by Selly.
To their credit, the opportunities in which Rome have gotten have not been the greatest. We'll see if they can change their hopes here.
Yeah, Laos feels like they're playing very Oh, that's off the post! That was almost a goal. He's offside anyway, but... Yeah, Laos looks like they're playing a very park the bus strategy here. That's just... We don't want to give up any goals. And if we just happen to get one, great. Is what it feels like their formation is right now.
Well, I think that they also play the long ball well, which suits to their style. They have two pacey strikers up front who can get onto the end of those balls. So,
right. Here's De Silva going forward. It's just a sea of red. Every time I see it, it's just... Here's Jeffrey Lavert, and it sneaks past Selly, and Jeffrey Lavert has a goal. And it's 1-0 Romana.
Really a bit of a broken play here. And Lavert, the beneficiary of the back. A bounce off of his back foot and a one-timer off of the following volley by De Silva.
Yeah, and that wasn't even like a thunder strike. That just kind of snuck past Selly to get in the goal. We're going to have a goal kick and go to halftime with the score 1-0 Romana.
So this is a tough place for Laos to be in. They've been under siege for the entire half and just conceded at the end there. Right? You can see that it's not been their game. It's been Romana the entire way. But... likely by design. Laos have only 28% possession, but they've only conceded once.
Yeah, to Selly's credit, Selly did give up the 1 goal, but there have been 8 shots on target at Selly, and there's only been 1 goal conceded.
Yeah, so a couple high-quality shots, too.
Yeah. But let's see if we have any substitutions coming in. and see if we make any changes for the second half here. But is there a way you see Laos getting back into this game?
Yes, certainly. They just need one, right? And whether that one comes off of a poorly played long ball by a defender or a genuine worked ball up the sides, not quite sure, but they only need one.
Yes, and we did have some substitutions coming in. It looked like for Laos, breakfast sandwich came out. Someone else came out. That's a header by Prince, but it's going to go over for a goal kick.
So for this match, it is old Pumpernickel that came out, and Mazur Time coming in, and Parker out for Adams.
Oh, that's Ronaldo de Silva! On another, just sneaks into the goal from the side shot.
First goal for the Loney, and I think Loney, let me double check if that move was made permanent. De Silva with I want to say a great shot, but Kelly also kind of dived for that.
Yeah. That I'm not quite sure. Like these shots that are going in, like they're good shots, but it's just like they just kind of seem to be sneaking into the goal more so than just being blasts that go into the back of the net.
Absolutely, but I don't think AC Romana care.
No, you get the goals on the board however you get them on the board.
Exactly.
Selly to take it out. Goes deep, Swagger picks it up, fires, and that's Tony Swagger from outside the box, and it's 2-1.
And that's the one chance I was talking about.
Yeah.
Misplayed long ball. Defender misses the header.
Everybody.
Gets on it and just drills it past the keeper. That's how this works. Fortunately, they've already conceded a second, so they're gonna need to find a second.
Yeah. Which time is running out to do so. We're going now into the 91st. We only have 2 minutes of stoppage time. Sally's got to go for another deep long ball.
Is he gonna be the second hero?
Finds Chicken.
He might.
Here we go. Chicken, no, it's caught up too fast. Goes to the cross, but it's going to be headed away by King. Recovered by Tame. Tame's going to go over to Johnson, over the Laudrup to Rivers. Rivers back to Tame. They're looking for any opportunity to get that equalizing goal. With only about 20 seconds left in the game. Here's Swagger going to Laudrup. Laudrup has an open shot, fires, and it's just to the right.
Pain for Laos fans or any fan of chaos.
Yeah, that's how the game will end. Full-time 2-1 Romana over Laos here in what ended up being a very exciting end to the game.
Absolutely. Laos came to life towards that last 15 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Your player of the match is Ronaldo de Silva, who picked up one of the goals and picked up an assist on the first goal.
Yeah, he is in from loan. He is in on loan. I believe from Catalunya?
That I'm not sure, I'm going to be honest. But Nelly Selly had a 7.4 game. There were just so many opportunities that were being given to get past Selly that eventually one or two are going to get past you. You know, it's not like hockey where you can expect your goalie to have 40 saves a game and be good. But so that'll put Romana up in a tie for second in the group, still behind on goal differential and head-to-head. But we're going to move on to our third game of the night. AS Paris versus Seoul. Seoul is 1-0 in this group stage, defeating Accra last time out. And AS Paris, unfortunately, dropped to Sao Paulo last time out. So they have some making up to do if they want to get into this knockout stage.
Yeah. Accra getting handedly defeated last time out. I believe it was 5-1 was the scoreline. Seoul was the deliverer of that, I believe.
Right.
So they are doing themselves pretty well so far in the cup, and I think they're playing pretty well in the league as well.
That I have not looked into yet, admittedly, but we're going to be coming into the game here. Paris is home versus Seoul. They will be playing in the blue kits. Seoul will be playing in the white. Aloisi will get us started.
This is also going to be a Division 2 versus Division 2 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So D2 special, I believe these teams might be playing back to back.
They might be.
Very well.
Here's Brinsky with the throw into Cortez. Going to be tripped, and we get it forward to Cortez, who goes to the back line, looks for the cross to Alistair, but it's off the post and cleared out by Seoul. And that's a rough early chance to not get converted.
Oh, Seoul's playing in my favorite, well, not my genuine favorite formation. They're playing in the battleship formation. It is
formation.
Look, it looks like a battleship from StarCraft. Okay, it's a 3-4-1-2. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No, you're right. Here's Paul going over to Jiracek. Gonna take the shot. Barfoot makes the easy save, throws it back out to Sparkle, to Alistair Oak, back to Alistair, forward to Papadopoulos. Going forward to Alistair, trying to take it up the sideline, being pursued by Ryan. Pass back to Oak, pass back to Sparkle. Sparkle goes all the way back to Washburn, over to Newport. Newport goes forward, finds Brisky being pursued by men, takes to the back line, over the Pelletier, fires, and that's Isabella Cortez. And that's a goal. 1-0 Paris.
Brilliant shot from Cortez. Wonderful curl on that. Right around Kong's hands, if I'm not mistaken.
Whew, what a pass. Like, that was a good setup, and then just
powers it
barely
under him, actually.
Yeah. And that might bring us to the half. Yep, we are at halftime, 1-0 Paris. And Seoul seems like they've had more opportunities. 9 shots to 7, 3 on target to 1, but Paris converted that one opportunity they had.
I want to say Paris have been more clinical, but I'll be honest, the opportunity in which they actually got, well, it was only a goal because it was a wonderful shot. It wasn't taken from a great place. Part of the reason why it was such a wonderful shot. On the other hand, Seoul have not been very clinical. They have had lots of chances, despite their 41% possession of the ball. They'll need to do better there in the second half if they want to come back into this.
Yeah. So let's see if we have any subs coming into the second half. And if Paris hold on to win this makes this group very interesting. I cannot recall, is the group stage single round robin or double round robin? Do you know? I
believe it is single round robin. So each team will play each other once.
So if Paris can hold on to this, that makes this very interesting. Here we go with the corner kick. That's going to be headed away. Going to be recovered by Tenderloin. Gets it forward to Man. Man goes for the Paul. There's a lot of blue in that box. Paul just kind of goes for it, but that's slightly to the right. That'll be a goal kick.
So no subs in for either team, I can confirm this match.
Nope.
I haven't talked a ton about Paris, who are actually up. They're playing in a true 4-3-3.
Oh my god! What a shot that skated the goal line and stayed out barely.
I would have loved to see our famous goal line technology replay there. But alas, it seems that the budget is not allowing for that to be shown anymore.
No, that is a shame. Here's Barfoot taking it out to Brisky, going forward to Pelletier. Paul with the challenge, but goes early and whiffs. Going back to Newport. They're not punished for it. Washburn forward to Oak, trying to get past Mueller. Mueller picks his pocket, gets it over to Aloisi, who passes it to Sparkle. He's wearing a different color shirt than you. You shouldn't pass it right to them. Sparkle going to Alistair. Going for a cross along the Pelletier. Pelletier tenderloin challenges away over the man over to Okocha. Okocha going to Paul, to Jerichik, back to Paul, going forward to man. Now we're looking for the attack from Seoul. Seoul take it up to Okocha, being pursued by Newport. Backline, Mueller fires! And nothing doing. Whew.
We're not done yet.
No, we are not. Here's Ryan trying to find Paul, but overshoots him over the Britsky. Takes it to Cortez. Cortez challenged by Paul, recovered by man. We're in the 85th minute, everybody. This happened so quickly. Here's Peroka Aloisi with a thunder strike. And that ties the game.
Tied the game with a beautiful stroke of the ball. That was incredibly worked by Stoll. I must say, they have been playing aggressively on the tackle, and it's worked out well for them.
What a shot.
Boy, Barfoot really didn't have too much of a chance there. You gotta just have to watch this go in.
Yeah, I mean, and that'll take us the full time. That is a 1-1 draw. Seoul manages to salvage a point out of it at the last second in the 85th minute.
All in all, I think pretty even game, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty even. Like, if you're Seoul, if you don't get that goal, that is painful. But, yeah, I feel like this game is worthy of a draw.
Yeah.
Both teams played very well, but
I think early on that AS Piri goal was a little unearned, but certainly throughout the match they had a number of other opportunities to make sure that we can get on the XG map there. But I think defensively they played really well, especially in that midfield. They really kind of clogged possession and were able to stifle most of Seoul's opportunities.
Right. And like Seoul, like we said, was very aggressive. They had all the shots. They outshot 20-12. They had 9 shots on target. It just took till that 85th minute to get one of those on target shots to convert and go in, which really says how good Barfoot was doing that game. But on that last shot, like you said, what do you do if you're Barfoot? Like you just
that's. Every now and then, as a keeper, you see the one. That's the one, right?
Yep.
And up till then, was having it, and it probably did still have a miraculous game. He ended with a 7.4, which for a keeper is unheard of, unless you directly assist on a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think he did. Right?
No,
that was last game.
That was Selly who got the assist on the goal.
So to have a 7.4 means he played incredible.
But that'll take us into our 4th game of the day. We have Accra versus Sao Paulo. Accra currently sitting at 0-1 with a -4 goal differential. Sao Paulo sitting at 1-0 with a +2 goal differential with a chance to move to the top of the group if they can pull off this victory today.
So Accra playing in a asymmetric 4-2-3-1.
Ooh. And we have a corner kick already here in the 6th minute. Accra playing in the white kit. Sao Paulo playing in the red. It's going to be headed away by Cat, but recovered by Mayhem over to Inkland. Inkland going forward to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going back, gets it all the way back to Siege, back forward to Ibrahimovic being pursued by Cat, goes all the way to the back line. Cat just kind of takes the ball away as Ibrahimovic kind of zones out for a second. And now we're back on the attack here. Here's Anshaw challenged by Corleone, recovered by Druid. Looks like Anshaw tripped over the ref. Stesenvitz trying to clear it out to Anshaw, to Ibrahimovic. Going deep for Newman. Open shot fired. Jeff Newman. And that's a 1-0 lead for Sao Paulo already.
Looks like we're gonna get it called back though. Yeah, it's going to be a offside. Oh, more than just Newman offside.
There it is, everybody. We had the Zenlos casting moment, our first one of the season of Zenlos calls a goal without realizing that it's getting called back. Let's go.
No, the flag didn't go up. It was reviewed after and disallowed due to offside.
Val's famous for doing that to me. I get all excited for a goal. Flag's up. Dang it. Rigmarole. Challenged by England, but recovered by Druid. Druid going forward, trying to get past Siege. Gets it to Selchuk. Fires, and that's going to be Konstantin Selic. And I'm looking for a flag. I don't know.
Selic is offside. 2-1 match.
Alrighty. Let's keep going. 0-0, 0-0.
Sao Paulo are playing in what could be called an aggressive 4-1.
4-1-5?
Yeah, pretty well.
That's Rizzo Rigmarole. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
don't be sorry.
Rigmarole off of rage.
He gets his first legal goal of the match off of a weird bounce.
Yeah, it looked like it deflected off of rage, and then Rigmarole was just right there to be like, oh, well, thank you very much. I'll take the free goal.
Pounds that into the back of the net, and no flags this time. That stays in America?
Oh, boy. All right.
I can't say that. There's been 2 flags this match. Plus, flags are not exclusive.
So we go to halftime. It's 1-0 Accra in what a game it's been so far. 9 shots to 7 in favor of Sao Paulo. 5 on target to 2. 2 disallowed goals.
Sao Paulo are going to find a way back into this match. And the reason I say that is the goal, and overall Accra have had good chances, but the goal came off that set piece there. And Sao Paulo looked actually really good from open play. Despite their goofy formation. And I say goofy, but hey, if it works, you can play however the heck you want, right?
Exactly.
But they're playing in a very aggressive, you could call it a 4-2-4 or a 4-1-5, right? They have a lot of attackers is what it is.
That is Zenlo soccer right there. just I want all the strikers. Just all of them.
Just put the ball in the net. That is your job.
Exactly.
Which one of you? I don't care.
I don't care which one it is. Just somebody get the ball in the net. And here's Siege, who had an open shot but doesn't take it. Passes it back to Abramovic instead. Abramovic dancing around the side of the box. Siege finds Coffee Biscuit, and that's a goal. And that's an equalizer 1-1.
Sam Siege didn't like what he saw. I don't know what he saw, but certainly knew what he saw after the fact. What a brilliant pass.
Yeah, like Siege had an open shot. Granted, he was at the edge of the box, but he had an open shot and elects to pass it back to Abramovic, which sets up Biscuit for this equalizing goal.
Yeah, arguably pulls some defense out of place just a little bit and lets Abramovic get free at the back post there.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, Sao Paulo is now back in it. Here's Cat going forward. No defender to stop them from going up. And now Siege is here to play defense. They get it around to Tyler Swift, and that'll be a tap-in. And that's 2-1 Accra.
First goal of the year and first goal of his career for Tyler Swift.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful crossover and then just a lovely little tap-in. Just boop,
yeah, really well worked by Accra there.
But all right, 55th minute. Here we go. This game is not over yet. Here's Siege going up the sideline, being pursued by Rigmarole. Gets it over to Abramovic, going all the way back to Mayhem. Forward to Abramovic again. Back forward to Mayhem. Back forward. All the way back to Rage. We're just going to do a full reset here. England. Forward to Abramovic. Forward to Murphy. Murphy with some room to work with. It's off the post. What a shot, but it doesn't go in.
Bit of a scorpion-like flare there. I think that went off the upside of the bar, though.
Did it? I don't know. I just saw what looked like a beautiful shot that looked like it was going in and then bounced off of something and did not go in. Here's Biscuit trying to find Murphy. Can't quite find him. Recovered by Rigmarole. Going to be cleared out by Accra. Forward to Coleman to Swift, who's being pursued by Thessenwitz over to Corleone. Corleone taking it to the side over to Coleman. Coleman back to Corleone. Quick pass forward looking for Sandwich, but headed away by Mayhem. Taken it by Inkland. Inkland going forward. He was going for Anshaw. Finds Biscuit instead. Anshaw has a clear shot. Goes back. That's George Murphy, and that's a goal, and we're equal again.
How do you mark all of their attackers? You can't.
You don't. That's why give me all the strikers is the best formation. Because you can guard one guy great. I have 3 others open. What are you going to do?
In that situation, though, you can't blame anyone else. That was plain old Freddy getting turned outside in, and he just lost his man there, unfortunately. Sao Paulo able to convert on the mistake, and they're back in it.
Yeah. Time's starting to fly by now. We're going into the 85th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time we end up getting. Only 2 minutes.
Free kick now.
Free kick from Druid off the post. Rage dives for it, but they can't convert the rebound. Now we have a throw-in. Here's Druid looking for Selic. Rage, oh my god.
Really gave everyone a bit of a heart attack there.
Like, that was one of those time slows down moments and you just watch it happen and just...
The coach is over on the sideline screaming, "What are you doing?"
And that'll just go out for a goal kick, and this game could be called any second now. And there it is, and we have a 2-2 draw between Accra and Sao Paulo here at full time. So just Group B just draws. It's just all draws all the time here in Group B.
And credit to Accra, this is a great draw for them. Sao Paulo have been a hot Division 1 team, and Accra have had their struggles in Division 2, but looked really good this game.
Right. So the standings are going to stay the exact same the way that they are, except everybody's going to get a little extra bonus point. We had a 7.3 performance from Whittington, but player of the match, Sam Siege, and why not, had that beautiful assist. 7.6 rating. Just seemed like he could do no wrong this game.
Yeah, he played well, player of the match for sure. Able to contribute in every sort of position, every sort of way, defensively, offensively, and creatively.
Okay. So that'll wrap it up here from Accra. And that'll wrap it up for Group B for today. We're going to get into some Group C action now. Our next game being Reykjavik United versus Inter London. Both teams came up short in their first game of the group stage, looking for that first win or those first points to get on the board.
I'm excited for this one. And it's not for the reasons folks would probably assume.
I was going to say, I can't imagine why.
Reykjavik, formerly Sydney City, now Reykjavik, managed by G2019 and Dom FFL, both former Inter London players and both former Inter London managers, in fact.
Ooh.
So,
right.
A bit of a square off of proteges here as Valpix taking these two on in the group stage today.
Oh boy. So Inter London lost to Athênai by 3 their last time out. Reykjavik lost to Hollywood by 4 their last time out. Can you really blame anyone for losing to Hollywood? Can you really? But
as of right now, I don't think a team has really managed to do anything other than lose to Hollywood.
Hollywood kind of good at the ball.
Very good at the ball.
Oh boy.
So with insider knowledge, I can tell you for sure what no need. As we run into the game, surely we will get some simulation time soon. And there you go. There's your formations, everyone.
I hope you got to see. I hope you got it in the 2 seconds you got to see it, as we have the corner kick that's going to start us off. In London playing in the white, Reykjavik playing in the black and green. Ooh, I love their colors.
Oh,
I
so
love
sexy.
their kits. Tata Yore, that's off the crossbar.
Even the text on the bottom for them, and their circles look good too. Oh my god!
Right? Here's Ruma to McGurk, forward to Muffin, to Jerry, to K. Clements. K. Clements looking for Jerry. Jerry has a little bit of open room in front of him, but he's going to be caught up by Scarpetta. Intercepted by Keeper. Over to Manone. Manone going up the line, but it's going to be intercepted by Millar. So we're going to play back and forth. Here's K. Clements with an open shot. It's off the post again. Lula dives for it, misses, but it goes off the post. And oh boy.
So Reykjavik playing in a 3-5-2 of a more defensive, balanced nature, but in a very aggressive sort of manner.
I am getting Season 5 Inter-London flashbacks of just all the shots off the post. It's just, oh boy. So we're already 30 minutes into this game. It's been a very quick first half. And here we go. We have a throw-in from foul on the floor. Taken back by Clements. Here we go to Tata Yore over to the floor, who has the clear pass, but gets it over to Keeper. Keeper tries to get it to Zaid, but can't quite get there. Ruma taking it up the sideline. Looking for the cross, looking for K. Clements. K. Clements covered well by Scarpetta. Scarpetta with a trip, and that's going to be a penalty.
Brilliantly earned by K. Clements to hold the ball up there and just force something out of the defender.
Clements with the penalty kick. Fires, and it's a goal. 1-0 Inter-London. Oh boy.
Tucked that one into the corner there. Lua gets the right direction. Extended the hand there as well, I believe. Just couldn't quite get to it in the time as Clements powered that home.
Penalties are so hard to block. Like, they're so hard to block.
Not for Emi Martinez, apparently.
Here's Keeper with the throw-in over to Mustaki. There's so many new names to learn. Here's O'Rourke. Going to be stopped by dives in a lot. Over to Yaboa. To Ruma. Back over to Yaboa. To the Turtle. Ruma, McGurk. Going forward, looking for Tata Yore. Finds him. Tata Yore takes it up to the box. Takes it out of the box. Looking for Jerry. And that's a goal by Jerry. Let's go!
Second goal of the season there for Jerry. And a brilliant cross to set him up. Let's see who had that. I think, that was Yuri playing out from that midfield position, roaming out to the right side and sending a brilliant cross in for Jerry to volley over the fingertips of Lua.
And we reach halftime. It is 2-0 Inter-London.
Second goal of the year for Jerry.
Yes. I'd like to take this moment to apologize. The "let's go" is a running joke with Jerry, but for those who don't know. And I realize that it comes off incredibly arrogant on a cast coming from me. So I would like to apologize for the unprofessional manner there.
For those who are unaware of Jerry, it is a reference to another Football Manager content creator. So
yeah, it's been a running joke forever. But anyway, so if we're Reykjavik, what do we do to get back into this game? we got to be more aggressive, right? Because we're spending a lot of time in our defensive third of the zone, and we got to get a shot on goal, good shot on goal.
I was gonna say I hate to be the hockey coach, but get shots on net.
Yeah. This is why I like to bring up the patented Zenlos Baby Steps program. Before we even think about a goal, let's worry about getting a shot first, then an on-target shot, then, we work our way up from there.
Scud Muffin had a really good on-target shot there, but Lua able to best him on the one-on-one there.
So here we go. We're going into the 64th minute. And this second half, just like the first half, is just flying by here. Here we go with the free kick from Jerry over the middle. Donnarumma, but it's going to be over the bar, and that'll be a goal kick for Reykjavik.
Now, I'm going to cast or curse myself. I don't understand why this isn't working for Reykjavik in any sort of manner. Because theoretically, it's a solid sort of formation.
Right.
They just don't seem to be connecting on very much of anything, unfortunately.
Here's a keeper going forward to Pop-Tart. They get it forward to Claflin, who gets it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke almost beats Yaboa, but he turns it around outside. And we're going to have a corner kick from Claflin here in the 87th minute over the middle. It's going to be headed away. Manon going to have to go back to recover it. Gets it forward to Ladiver, but it's going to be intercepted by the Turtle. Gets it forward, looking for K. Clements. I believe that was a foul.
I think I get to say this because these two teams are playing. Claflin, former Inter London player.
Yeah. And that is full time. That is 2-0 in favor of Inter London over Reykjavik. And it's a tough game for Reykjavik because you feel like there should have been more opportunities, and it just didn't happen. And I don't know why. It just unfortunately didn't.
I do think that they did have some opportunities. Later into that the game, they did have a couple of shots. But I do feel like the scoreline being 2-0, even though 2-0 is a pretty okay scoreline, was harsh for Lualua. Sorry, not Lualua, Reykjavik. You see Tony Yaboa with an 8.4 a Player of the Match award. What that means is that he had a busy day, which means Reykjavik played well. They attacked well, and they just couldn't convert.
Right. But so that's going to put Inter London now, obviously pending the Hollywood Athênai game. Inter London puts up to 3 points.
Speaking of, that is next. Hollywood and Athênai, and I'm excited for this one. This is a top tier tilt.
I mean, these teams were 1-2 in the table last year, if I recall correctly, weren't they?
Yeah, now we're playing in a cup where that doesn't quite matter, because what matters the most is moving on. And this result could very well be a factor in that. Right.
So, let's see. Oh, we're getting right into it. Hollywood going to be wearing the black. Athênai going to be wearing the checkered blue.
Hollywood have taken a page from the new trailers and have taken the black.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that is a deep pass. Didn't look like anything came of it, but that was a deep, deep pass by the keeper.
Look to see a few more of those. Yannick Anderson, really good at playing the ball. Likes to play those long balls to 44 every now and then. So probably just with...
Oh, Spacchero! What a header! Oh, crap. It's so fast.
Did someone have a radar gun? Holy cow! Bam!
What a header. And that's a quick 1-0 lead for Hollywood here. We're in the 16th minute. Here's Taka. Taka going forward. Saved by Anderson. Cleared out by Ramirez out of bounds. And that'll be a throw-in for Hollywood.
Hollywood playing in a, I believe, 4-2-3-1 asymmetric. those two two attacking midfielders you see there. Bobby playing as that
Yep.
shadow striker, I believe already on a 7.0, having a good game.
Right.
The side of the pitch, Athênai playing in a 4-3-3. That standard
With halftime already.
wide, and we are into halftime. Unsurprising, honestly, because there hasn't been much going on from Athênai, and past the goal from Hollywood, not much going on from them either.
Yeah, I mean that's 5 off-target shots. That's a lot of off-target shots.
Yeah, they're just kind of slinging it at the net, and a couple of them have stuck, but nothing quality other than the goal and that came off the set piece, right?
Yeah.
So,
and one thing we have to watch for if we're Athênai trying to come back into this game, the crosses. Now, I don't know what a good cross-completed percentage is. I do know that 6% is not ideal. They're 1 for 17 on crosses completed so far. You got to try, if you're going to use the cross that often, you got to be able to convert that into an opportunity. So here we go. We have Costanza taking out to Calvator. Forward to Taka to Ling Kwai. Gets back to Gin Tonic. Ling Manning going back to Lind over to Lockyer. Lockyer going forward to Joker. Joker looked like he might be looking for Fisher. He does. He finds him. Fisher taking it up the sideline. Goes for the cross to Labovich. Headed looking for 44, but can't find him. Labovich recovers the ball. Looks for 44 again. Finds him. Labovich kicks it out of bounds.
If that had been the players in reverse, 44 may have had a good chance there, but Labovich has scored a couple beautiful goals in his years, but not known for his ability to score from that distance or angle.
Right. And we're already here going into the 76th minute. Here's Taka going back to Gerard, to Calvator, forward to Bobby, to Rashford. Going forward, looking for Ling Kwai, but overshoots him, gets it to Ramirez instead. He's going to get it to the keeper, who's going to clear it out. Costanza will recover the long pass, and we're going to try to get into the attacking third again with Hollywood. Putneska to Bobby, to Possible. Joker looked like he had an opportunity to take it, doesn't get it. Putneska forward to Bobby, over the Possible, all the way to the back line. Bobby again, in the box, Rashford, that's Nico Rashford. And that is a goal, 2-0 Hollywood.
For as many goals as Hollywood has scored this year, I'm surprised that is Nico Rashford's first. He's been so instrumental in their attacking motion. He just hasn't had many contributions that ended up on the score sheet.
Well, it says first of the season. Is that first of the cup or first of the entire?
First of the entire season.
Oh wow!
And he's got 3 assists though.
Here's Ramirez with the throw in, but it's going to be deflected by Ling Kwai. Here's Taka. That's Tiki Taka with the oopsie on the throw in, and Hollywood will not let that go.
Yeah, that should be the dagger for Hollywood.
Yeah. And this game was a very close 1-0 affair, and then in these last 5 or 6 minutes, the wheels have just fallen off.
Yeah, no, bit of a misplayed misplayed ball by the defense there for Athênai. Maybe a miscommunication of some sort. No one really picked up the ball moving in until it was much too late, and Taka put it past Anderson. So
yeah. And that is full time. Hollywood will take the 3-0 victory over Athênai. And that'll put Hollywood at the top of the group with 6 points and a 7-goal differential. Athênai will stay in second place with 3 points. They're a goal up on differential over Inner London for second place there. And this, I mean, like I said, Athênai played a great game up until about the last 10 minutes.
I feel like the match scores are a bit harsh. I do. Yes, I really do.
I agree.
I feel like Athênai played brilliant bend don't break defense until they broke. And when they broke,
the wall.
They broke. It was a dam, right? And when the dam bursts, it's not exactly subtle or gentle. And Hollywood were able to take advantage of that the last moment there, grabbing 2 goals in the game, and will further increase their lead both on the goal differential charts and the score chart.
Yeah. So they're gonna play. They're gonna play Inter London on the last match day of group stage. So, barring an absolute hilarious 7-goal loss, they're pretty much into knockouts, which is good news for them.
You've heard it here now. Inter London are going to pull the reverse Kaapstad against Hollywood. Here we go.
Oh my God. No, don't. So that'll conclude Group C for the day. So we're going to go to our final group of the day, Group D, where our first game will be Tokyo versus Cairo. Tokyo drew Buenos Aires in the first day of group stage, and Cairo City beat Montreal United by 4 to sit at the top of the group. So, what are we looking at for this game?
Well, I think we'll be looking at a tight match. Tokyo and Cairo are kind of pretty equal teams. Cairo had a good season last year. We're up there for the title until the very last little bit of the season. Tokyo in the relegation battle and did miss out on relegation by a good mark at the end of the year. So 2 kind of mid-table teams. One team underperforming, one team overperforming last year, in my opinion. And we'll see who can get the better of each. It might be a draw today.
Yeah, I could see a draw happening today.
4-3-3 coming out for Cairo City, and a 4-2-3-1 coming out from Tokyo. So very standard quarter formations from both teams.
Right.
Nothing funky.
We're being refereed by Nieuwenhuis today. We're already 32 minutes into this game. Here we go. Here's Ness. Ness going forward to Soderberg. Looking to get past Ask Jeeves. Goes back to Ness. Ness to Versetti. Noodle looking like he's looking for a foul call there. Doesn't get it. Might actually be a little bit injured. Asagi goes forward and that gets past every... No, that was a header by Sky Rise. I didn't even see the header.
Hold up. Flag is up. The flag might be up.
No, I don't think the flag was up. I think that's going to be an allowed goal.
No, I'm sorry. The referee went to go flag Noodle to tell him to get off the pitch. I apologize. That's what that was.
The reverse endless moment. We did it. We got there. And we're in halftime already.
Absolute domination for Tokyo. Other than possess the ball, Cairo City did absolutely nothing with it that half. They had 1 shot in the direction of Tokyo's net. 1 in the direction.
I find it amazing that you have 43% possession and are up 16-1 on shots. But being down 57-43 on possession.
Tokyo just happy to let it loose at the net today, but it's their proficiency at getting the net, getting the ball on target at the net in that half that really has made the equivocal difference, and should see them through if they continue their form.
Yeah, I feel like with the way the possession of shots looks, it reminds me of when I had a discussion with you about tactics. And I asked you, what is the tactic I want to play if I want to have no patience and just pass the ball madly and just take shots whenever I'm within 30 yards of the goal? And that seems to be, when you have 44% of possession with 19 shots, that seems to be what we're doing here. We're just taking every opportunity to shoot that we can. Here's Asagi going forward. Looking for Soderberg, finds him, gets it over to Sky. Rise fired by Shinji Kaido, and what a shot. That'll be 2-0 Tokyo.
We're getting some real beautiful goals this year. I feel like we're finally hitting a point where everyone's finishing is just incredible, and we're seeing some really, really good goals. Unfortunately, the Heretic there probably could have saved that if he did guess the right direction, but
Right.
I guess he was expecting that to go on the far side.
Corner from Ask Jeeves, going to be headed away, recovered by Heimsey? Oh, God, they told us how to pronounce this. Oh, my goodness, that was almost a shot by Torres. Rube actually backed away from it, but overshot it over the net. We're going to have Toast then, trying to take it out to Versetti, to Soderberg. It's going to be intercepted by Howd. Gets it back to Heimsey? I forget. Hemlish?
Leash? Something like that. Hemlish?
Stains to Noodles. Looking for Noodle. Fires, saved by Rube. And that's as good of a chance as Cairo City has had so far. 74th minute now. Here's Asagi going forward to Soderberg. Forward to Kaido, and that's going to sneak in Shinji Kaido, his second goal of the game.
Finesse that around Tokyo. The Heretic there. And yeah, that's really been what Tokyo's been looking for. I said it last match, bend don't break, and it seems like Tokyo have certainly broken it through Cairo City at this point.
And credit to the Heretic, he tried. Like that was a heck of a dive. Just barely missed it.
He got finessed there. Unfortunate for him.
Here's a corner from Hug over to Asagi. Gets it forward to Versetti, but it's going to be intercepted by Howd. Forward to Staines. Here's Arasov. Arasov goes back to Howd, going over to Black. Black goes deep for Ask Jeeves, finds him, fires, and just tries to chip it into the net, but is a little off target. Here's another corner from Asagi. Headed, and it's going to be over the bar. Goal kick for Cairo City. And we have an injury.
It is Arnold Hemlish going to be pulled out of the match in the 86th minute. Sub should be Jacob Rizzo, I think.
Yeah.
There it is. So Rizzo will be coming into the match play on that right-hand side for the last 10 minutes or so.
Last 2 minutes, almost like. Here we go. Only 3 minutes of stoppage time. And we're going to have a goal kick from Rube. Cairo City just want to get on the board at this point, but here's Hogg taking it upfield. Looking for maybe Kaido or Asagi. Finds Touchette. Gets it back to Kaido. Gets it back to Hogg. Hogg over to Touchette. Over to Hogg again. Nope. Never mind. He misses. He's offside.
Hogg had put himself into offside position. Abantusha had thought he was going to play a 1-2, and unfortunately that was 1-2 into the feet of the keeper.
Whoops. So that's Jeeves going forward, but it's going to be headed away by Rupp. Here's Touchette going forward again, and that's going to be full time. Tokyo takes a 3-0 victory over Cairo City.
The referee had seen enough, blows the whistle, and the game comes to a dead conclusion before Tokyo gets another opportunity. I honestly think Cairo did play better in that second half. XG-wise, it certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
But 22 shots from Tokyo.
Yeah, Shinji Kaido, the obvious player of the match. 8.4 rating, 2 goals, a lot of things done here. Skyrise with a goal and an assist for a 7.7 rating. And then Asagi, who I feel like we didn't mention much, quiet 8.2 rating.
I think Asagi had a goal. No, he didn't.
No, he had an assist.
He had an assist. But playing a very Miko Rashford-like role as an attacking midfielder whom is not the assister, but plays the pass before the assist,
Right.
And really sets up and enables these aggressive plays from Tokyo. So that's why he's at an 8.2. And you're right, quietly a great game.
the kind of person who gets the hockey assists, as Val likes to say, but not the soccer assists.
Absolutely, that is. I was gonna refer to hockey. If only we could give a second assist in soccer, but alas,
we cannot.
Only the second to last touch matters, apparently.
So that's going to bring us to our final game of the day. We have Montreal United versus Buenos Aires. And Buenos Aires, like we said earlier, drew with Tokyo in their first game. Montreal United dropping a game to Cairo City. And with Tokyo defeating Cairo, this group is now very, very interesting.
Yeah, no, this is a D2 clash, so potentially a D2 team could capitalize here.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if they wanted to be boring, they could also draw. But let's introduce a little chaos into this.
I mean, even a draw would be interesting going into the final day. We have Buenos Aires sitting at 4 points, Cairo City sitting at 3. A draw would. I'm sorry. Tokyo sitting at 4 points, Cairo sitting at 3. A draw would put Buenos Aires at 2, Montreal at 1. We'd have a very exciting final day. But here we go. We are off and running.
So we have Buenos Aires playing in a 4-3-3 DM wide there, and we have Montreal playing in their 3-4-3 today.
Mm-hmm. Montreal wearing the black uniforms, Buenos Aires wearing the red.
I believe that is orange.
The color next to their name is red, so I'm going with red. But Tally over to Knight. Knight to Gorkov. Tally looked for maybe Governo. Finds Vandersloot. Edwin Vandersloot is off and running, everybody. It's 1-0. Buenos Aires.
A very broken play here that results in a Vandersloot goal, and I feel like it was well worked by Buenos Aires. It's just based one touch here from a Montreal defender, kind of breaks it up, and yep.
Edwin Vandersloot doing Edwin Vandersloot things.
Just in the right place, right time. Didn't have to do too much. Very sloth-like.
Oh, goodness. And just like the other games, this first half can be flying by. Here's Checker with the throw in to Vandersloot. Mike Checker going back to Dion, to Calavera, to Gorkov. Governo, Antonio Governo with the conversion. And now we're at 2-0 Buenos Aires.
I believe that's his 5th goal of the year. Antonio Governo on absolute fire. Just a good pass in by Gorkov. Governo was right there, no one in front of him except for the keeper. Able to make that conversion. Yeah, and I feel like that's what the first goal would have looked like if not for the broken play. But this time they get it right.
Now we have a pass intercepted by Wilk. We get it to Katarina, who's going to take it back for Buenos Aires. Vandersloot back to Mike Checker, back forward to Vandersloot. We're going to go back and forth. Here's Manon trying to get in the middle of them, but now we go to Calavera and Dion. Back to Mike Checker, over to Tali. And now we're playing a little bit of diamond formation here, but now we get it forward to Governo, over to Knight. Knight taking it up the sideline, being pursued by Wartooth and Wilk, goes for the cross, and that's Manny Calavera. And that's 3-0 Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires off to a storming start, and Montreal sinking a little bit here. You see there is 2 defenders chasing Knight here. I don't think it contributed too much to the man over there. I don't even think he was the one who was unmarked. It was just a really good cross.
Yeah. Now here's Katarina to take it out to Mike Checker to Calavera, going forward to Edwin Vandersloot. Intercepted by Mathieu, and now Montreal is going to move forward, trying to get into the attacking third. Here's Manon going forward, looking for Wilk. We get it to Casual, who's going to get it out of bounds.
Casual, really good opportunity there. I feel like he might have rushed that just a little, but unfortunately.
Oh, it's off the post from Governo, but almost slid in for an own goal, recovered by Brian Duke.
Funky things are happening around that Montreal net today. We saw it on the first goal. We almost had it on the fourth goal here.
Here's Edwin van der Sloot taking it up the sideline, looking for maybe Gorkov header, but just over the goal, out of play. And that's going to take us to halftime. And that's Buenos Aires up 3-0.
Yes.
Here at the half.
And despite only having 4 shots on target, 2.61 XG, and 3 goals.
Yeah.
Absolutely clinical. They've had 5 clear-cut chances. What that means in general is Montreal have been dominated this half.
Yeah. It's just... I don't know what I can say if we're Montreal trying to get back into this game, because it's what I like to do at halftime. I like to take a look at the team that's behind and I go, what can I do to get back in this game?
If I'm Montreal right here, I think I do the unexpected, and that is tell the boys to right their ship and steady on. They actually aren't doing that poorly. They're getting dominated, yes, but offensively they're generating. They're just not converting. So keep going at it. You're going to find the back of the net eventually.
So here we go. We're off in the second half. Already 10 minutes into the second half. Here's Tali going forward, looking for Edwin van der Sloot, but he can't quite get the ball under control to get a shot, but he passes it over. And that's going to be Antonio Governo with his second goal of the day. 4-0 Buenos Aires.
Another goal off a broken play there. Ball goes off for the foot of a defender and finds Antonio Governo, right place, right time to tuck that home. And down 2-4 now for Montreal. Unfortunate for them. But what that means is they should be able to play a little more aggressively now.
Right.
So we'll see if they can find their 1 or 2 here.
And Buenos Aires, they're just keeping their foot on the gas pedal, because in a group where you only have 3 games in the group, goal differential becomes a big deal. So
I don't think any of our SSL teams came with brakes installed.
No, I don't think they did. Here's Dion going forward to Governo, to Tali. Forward to van der Sloot, to Tali again, fires, Duke dives for it, but it's wide of the goal.
Insert South Park meme, I didn't hear no whistle.
So we're in the 71st minute. And still nothing doing here. 77th minute. Here's Funyuns with a throw-in. We're going to Wilk, forward to Mano, and that's Casual with a goal. And it's now 4-1. Montreal gets one on the board.
Yet another broken play here, resulting in a goal. A ball comes off of a Buenos Aires defender's chest pair. And Checker just kind of volleys that. Casual volleys that off the chested ball by Checker.
Yeah, that was just a wonderful one-time shot there.
And how the ball got to, it turns out, Checker's chest is it went off Marion's foot.
Typically how a lot of balls get set up in soccer. That'll be full time. So it's going to give Buenos Aires a commanding 4-1 victory over Montreal United.
Montreal able to get that consolation goal at the end of the match, but as the group shape out, it is not looking promising for them. Do they have a chance of making it out?
No, they are now out.
Oof.
Unfortunately. If it is a single round robin, they are now unfortunately out. Because we now have Buenos Aires and Tokyo both with 4 points. Cairo City with 3, Montreal with 0.
So pride on the line here for Montreal. And I'm excited for them. If I'm honest, this match, as a scoreline would reflect, is poor. But if performance-wise, I'm excited by the way they played.
Yeah. They have a big opportunity to play spoiler for Tokyo on the final match day of group stage. And but man, what a day. A lot of games that were especially close at half. Like it was a really, really good day of soccer.
Yeah, a lot of early goals, but a lot of good first half defense as well.
Right.
We saw a lot of these bend don't break sort of defenses, and we saw a lot of those defenses eventually break.
Yeah.
So we had a little bit of it all today.
But it's some of these groups are going to be very, very interesting coming into the last day. But that's the kind of fun that you get with you only get 3 games group stage. You see, Seoul has already qualified for out of their group.
Yeah,
Group B.
Seoul clinching their group. Congratulations, that's a Division 2 team moving on to the first round of the cup here.
Right.
Big deal,
then
actually.
And then we have Kaapstad and Romana that are going to be fighting for it. I believe they actually play each other. Nope, they played each other in the first game. So Kaapstad will play Laos, Romana will play Catalunya. Paris and Accra got stuff they need to do if they want to. They're going to end up playing each other. So they're going to. No, wait. Yes, they're going to end up playing each other. So one of those teams is going to have to win. And even still, they'll need a lot of help. Group C, like we said, Hollywood's pretty much all but in, barring a ridiculous game versus Inter London. And Group D, it's anybody but Montreal. It's going to be wild.
Yeah, I'm excited for Group D. Buenos Aires have a real good chance of upsetting one of these 2 Division 1 teams and making it through the second Division 2 team to make it through at this point. I do want to be a little bit of a dour, though. I'm happy to see Seoul clinch for a Division 2 team, but it should be noted there are 3 Division 2 teams in that group. One of them had to clinch.
You don't have to bring that up. Like, that's... you don't have to bring that up. Anyway.
Why? It's true.
That'll do it for us tonight for our coverage of the SSL Cup. If you stuck with us for all 8 games, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you all had as great a time as we did. It's been great to be back on the cast. So until next time, I've been Brian.
And I am TBC. Good night. Or time appropriate greetings.